And then I drove that all the way. Because, that's what I was supposed to do. That's what they taught me to do. That's what happened. That's what they say. That's what it's all about. That's still a clown. I know. What do you do about that? You remind him even in sideways. I try to figure out what to do because there's monkeys who stood next to kings and vice versa. And they just, God, she gonna talk someone and the silence is golden. Or we're not in a movie theater and I'm sitting in my car and there's just, oh goodness, what do I do about that? Just and she in at work. I know that I'm able now. I'm not able. Able, someone else. Yeah, I know what happened. What happened? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, okay, but I'm not talking stories about Abel. Abel was everyone. Abel was no one, and Abel was everyone's everyone. And then they abled, and they abled, and they did Abel. And Abel had problems all the way to Abel's brother, and they said, okay, well, over and over again. It was about how far they would go, how far I would go, and how far would go, because that's a good candy, and well, and I don't know what to say. When it's all secrets, secrets is nothing. Nothing is secrets. Secrets are nothing. When you say everything is a secret, nothing is nothing is nothing. And in a force of nature, for someone who decided she was gonna go in store and say force and force, and it became he told two friends and she told two friends, and so on and so on and so on, and then what happened? Well, that's a lot of issues I just don't know what to say about. And then they told two friends. Well, then your friends lessened and not lessened and lessened even more and even more lessened. And I just sat there and they have cigarettes that smoke dope out of and scars they smoked dope out of the papers didn't matter and it just didn't matter anymore because even a pipe was a pipe was a pipe and they went to the ground